Trying to think things channel-wise. So yeah, I know CJ's gonna be doing some Bloodline stuff. Like games he's played and stuff like that. We've got the 3v3, the first game I played. I played that yesterday. So that will be... I'll try to be getting that out tomorrow, is the plan. And then outside of that, there's other bits and pieces as well. Where we at? First position again, okay. Alright. Well, same tier again. Alright, see what we got. Imperium Row. Some faiths out there. Public Spectacle, Ambassador. There's some very strong stuff here. We'll have to make sure we're at least 4 Persuasion. That's going to be very important. As far as this, double hardy, double canny commander abilities, I don't think we'll be going much way commanders this game. I don't plan to. All the Fopter fleets out there. Spy drones. Fopter fleet could be good. Beast Raban. It's just so weird seeing him in this. It's really, really strange. Really strange. Laser's out there again. I do find it funny they have like 5 from tier A and 2 others. Like, no one's ever picking the not 2 is the thing. Like, no one's going to. Unless we want to go like a lasery Kaz and just have some fun. I might just go a lasery Kaz and have some fun. If I'm going to go down in a blaze of fire, I might as well do it on my terms, right? The problem with a laser, so a laser's interesting. So a laser also benefits a lot from getting Swordmaster early. But she can do quite interesting spice production. And she would actually benefit a lot from something like Public Spectacle. Public Spectacle would be pretty good. Ixalan Ambassador as well actually would produce cut 2 spice on going to the council. That actually looks pretty strong. You know what? I might actually do this. And I don't need to worry about faction stuff. Like, Elazer Kaz's ring will just make fold space cards. You know, I'm actually talking myself into this. And playing as a laser here. I actually think specifically, with that plan in mind, I actually think there's a lot of interesting power to it. You know, generating 2 spice while going to the council is going to get you a lot of techs. And you can just start revealing that. So I actually think we're going to do it. Let's do it. Let's take a laser Ekaz. So so it used to be you pay a Solari for the fold space card. Oh, jeez. This is going to break. It's probably going to break it. Let's see. Uh-oh. Fast forward time. Yeah, well, that's the plan. Okay, so we need to make sure we have 4 Persuasion here. Opening hand is this. So I think we're probably forced to go Fremkit again. We've got to have 4 Persuasion. And we'll kind of see what happens. I have to put a card down as well, don't I? I do. Okay. So, double Diplo would be good, just to get it done. I think that's fine. If I don't use it, I don't use it. The money's fine for now. We'll do this. Yeah, we pull our ring. Interesting. I'm going to go for the spice. I'm going to get it in. So, one thing they've changed with a laser, normally it was at round start where you put a card down aside. It's how ability works. It becomes outside your hand, technically. And if you use it, depending on how many icons it's got, it will give you resources. The problem is I can't use this and keep 4 Persuasion. It's not going to be possible. So I fear we're going to have to just not use it. But again, making the false base cards would be good. Just to have those in, that would just do our faction stuff for us. We'd have to go Arrakis or Assembly Hall. Assembly Hall will go, assumably, so we have to go Arrakis with it, I guess. But we won't use it. And just get it in. Actually, that's a lot. No, I can do it, can't I? I've got 5 persuasion. I can't count. No one's put much in. Yeah, sod it. Let's do it. Let's just rock and roll. Let's go for a journey. I just can't count. That's going to be my strong suit. If you place a card like that, it shows in the chat what card you place that does it? I'll take your word for that. I'll take your word for that. I don't know. I think Beast has his ring, and he's considering ripping it at Arrakis. Gives it up in the end. Guess he didn't have it. Oh, diplomacy seek allies. You're right. Okay, so where should I put that down then? Because I obviously don't want them to know what card it is. Do I just put it like up here or something? Yeah, because I see it shows, yeah, diplomacy and seek allies. It registers both of them. Which I don't want, so... What the hell knows? We'll get the ambassador. What do you want to take this bump? I've got half an inclination just to rush the Fremen. I've got an inclination just to rush the Fremen here. I want to keep the beast away from any interest for it. Yeah, we're just gonna rush the Fremen. And just put our marker down on it. Oh, that's a thing. We pull our signet ring again, which is quite fortunate. Beast will not be able to get hold of Gene Lock Vault if he does this. But he's just going to go the High Council immediately. There's one of those Havens out there. Desert Powers. There's a lot of bad cards out there. We'll just pick up some spice. Ornithopter Fleet is just a straight point, by the way. We only have to do it at the start of the turn. It's they changed it so it's not round start, it's start of turn now, so. Arguably, you put the dagger down if I think I'm gonna get one of the techs. But they're only able to buy Gene Lock Vault, so I don't really want to do that right now. I think we put Doom Desert down. I think we get to one of the basins enough of the time here. What are we doing with the Signet Ring, then? We just got, like, accept contract, espionage? Guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. If I pull Ixen Engineer, I'll just play it. I don't really want to draw, though. We'll do it. Ah, I did pull it. God darn it. That's a pain. Yeah, that's just not doing it. At least it reveals her persuasion, but bad time. That was not the card I wanted to see. That was pretty bad. What are you gonna do? Even Diplo I could live with. It's just the one card I didn't want to see. Was that. All these guys are just going to rush High Council immediately, because that's all they're going to do, so... I mean, assuming we don't get to 2x Siege, I guess we just play this and just go Assembly Hall anyways. Yeah, he's going to take the Spice, so... Alright. Not much to do. Oh, he grabs it from there, I guess. That's also fine. Do we draw? We got 4 Persuasion. What have I got in here? Diplo... Convincing, and Dune, right? Those are the 3 cards, because that's 1 Dune, so the other one's got to be in there. I'm going to produce a couple of Spice anyways, right? Probably enough. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm just trying to work out if drawing matters or not here. I just take the Spice. What's better, the Spice or the card draw is the question. I don't know. Probably the Spice. I'm targeting Tex. Just get the stuff. I will just say, like, from a personal point of view, like, just playing with odd leaders, like, makes me more engaged with the game. Like, playing, like, these dudes is just so boring to me. But yeah, like, playing these kind of more odd style leaders is more interesting. Are these leaders fundamentally better than a laser? Probably. But, I don't care. Second espionage contract out there, by the way. That is very tasty. If there was a way we could get that contract, that would be enormous. Absolutely enormous. Sorry. Itchy ear. But yeah, so it is those 3? Yeah, Doom, Diplo, Convincing. Yeah. Cool. Well, green is AFK'd, I think. So we'll just have to chill and wait for a second. I don't expect to get the espionage contract. Be cool if we did. Yeah, I was thinking of trying to get to 5 for Southern Faith, but I figured almost certainly that gets taken by someone. Learn the lesson from the last game. Like, people are just going to race you to it. I guess Litany would technically work as a put-down card. It'd give you a Solari, right? It doesn't have one Asian icon. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Esmar surely just takes Rare Rick and calls it a day, right? He's looking at delivery logistics. He has got contracts. It's not outrageous. He might need to get the contracts done. Branching, huh? Shishakli is out there. Shishakli would help cut our deck down. But I'm just going to be playing fold space cards anyway. It's not a big deal. And I don't really have any Fremen Bond going for that. So I think we'll just take Rhetoric and just grab some bumps. As I think, generally speaking, whenever I do play Bloodlines, I'm better off just keeping the game as simple as humanly possible. When I try and overcomplicate it and juggling multiple things, I tend to just fall apart. So I think I'm just going to play pretty basic here. Not worry about commanders. Just get those 2 techs as soon as possible. And just get some faction bumps going. Everyone's now got tons of money. So we ain't getting a high cancel anytime soon. But that's okay. What do we pull? Other faction cards? We do not. That's what we pull. Okay. There might still be value in putting the dagger down and grabbing, like, Ornithopter Fleet. We need Garrison. We need Garrison. And I don't think Beast is grabbing it. So I actually think we do that. I think we try to get to Dutiful. But I'll probably put the dagger down, generate an extra spice, and just hard hit the council. And get Thopter Fleet. It'd give us a direct point immediately. It'd get us some Garrison, which we do need to fight. I think that would be reasonable. And it sets us up for espionage next round. Unless Esmar has a way of getting there immediately, which he might not want to do. Like, I can just print tons of money there. Although he is also going to be hitting the faction a lot. But yeah, we definitely go Dutiful. We'll put the dagger down. We'll try and grab a Ornithopter. I think that sounds good. I think that sounds good to me. The only problem is I can get, obviously, I mean, I just gotta grab it. That's cool. Anytime you can double up contracts like that is always good. And espionage is a space that you're going to want to go eventually. If there was only a way I could get an 8th coin, we could actually get Swordmaster, which I would like to get. It's not impossible someone might go Swordmaster ahead of us, though. It's not impossible. The question is, where's Staban going? Is Staban going High Council, or is he going Swordmaster? Assuming Beast gives him a choice. Surely Beast is going High Council, and then Staban's just going Swordmaster. And if we can get the 6 coins next round, we can get the Swordmaster ourselves, probably, so... Fortunately, it looks like we're going to lose Ornithopter Fleet, which is very sad. So we'll have to hope there's still a tech I can still buy. I don't think drawing makes any sense if we were to get Gene locked. Oh, he isn't buying. Interesting. He is not buying a tech. Oh boy, he is. Okay. Yeah, now he's getting it. Nope. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, you should just grab Fob. Just grab it. Yeah. That's fine. Server receivers. Is server receivers better for us? I guess not. We've got fold space cards. It's not as important. And I guess it's also flukily come off for Staban. To get server receiver ring, that's insane. That's massive for him. What a result. Should probably pay for that tech. So, Assembly Hall will gather support. I don't think the intrigue's doing a whole ton for us right now. That's the only question. Have the garrison be good? These guys are exhausting themselves, so maybe gather support is better. I don't know. I really don't know. Fopter is just a straight point, though. Well, I'm grabbing that. What do we buy? Gather support assembly. Is this really a combat deck? Probably not. Let's get the intrigue. What does he mean by grab spy? I assume he, oh, for his... Oh, his ring ability. Right. His ring ability. Yeah. Yeah, just do it. It doesn't matter. So inside information is our card. You can lift a spy for a trash and a draw, or you can ignore space requirements for sending an agent. So there could be some interesting... We don't need it for Siege. I don't know what that is. That was in the combat, mate. He just tried to make his commander a spy. The good thing of Esmar as well is Siege Reverend and Diplomacy are already out, so it's not that likely that he gets the espionage here. So what we might actually do... I mean, it's not... I mean, I'm thinking about, like... We can probably go espionage and put the spy on the council to get our Swordmaster. And I might actually, and if it's Ix Engineer, again, every time we put Ix Engineer down, we generate 2 spies. So I might be able to grab, like, Glow Globes or something. Maybe. So we've got a decent next round coming. I do think something like a laser, I think, benefits from just having the actions. I think it's more important. 5 Persuasion, by the way, is ours. I don't know what we want to do with it. I might just grab Shishakli just to trash. We don't have any Fremen in here, I don't think. Shishakli's gone. Could get leadership just for revealing. I wouldn't be playing it, although I do have the Fremen bond. Yeah, we'll take it. Hello, Steersman. Pretty strong. Also, not letting Beast have leadership seems pretty good. But he'll get Desert Power anyway, so he'll just be revealing for Worms eventually. I think that's what we'll look to do. We'll hopefully pull Fold Space, go Espionage. Ixion Engineer, Swordmaster, grab Glow Globes would be perfect. And then we'll go from there. I don't know how this works, this shit here as well, like, I don't know how it works. I've never been able to, I don't know how people do this, like, thing, this. I don't know how people do it. I haven't got a clue. Stack them on top and double click. Am I being obtuse? I did it, apparently, somehow. I don't know how I did it. Somehow. It's beyond me. Anyways. Well, cheap fight for them. Just give me, Oh, of course I don't pull the frickin'... How do I not pull espionage? Like, pull fold space? How do I miss that? Oh my god. Oh, that's so frustrating. It's one card, man. I guess I didn't have spies. I guess you're right. That's still frustrating, though. Well, what do we do? What do we do? I mean, just going Basin seems good. We could go Siege. It's not really doing a whole lot. We could play Rhetoric to get the Fremen Alliance as well. What are we doing with our ring? I guess there's no point playing this right now. Or we go Basin and just threaten Globes and just threaten someone to go take it. Someone will take it, I would imagine. Basin gives us a platform for spice. We probably get some... I don't think we play an Ambassador. I'd play this and trash, right? And just get a bump somewhere. Get the Fremen Alliance, call it a day. Maybe even go Emperor Bumper instead to get privilege access. I'm not that fussed about High Council this game, but I'm going to use my money on Swordmaster. Emperor's not actually doing that much. We could go Contract and get the actual alliance, but then I'm pulling Diplomacy, which is not ideal. But I think we just got to get it and get that earned, right? I could always just go Fremen myself. Threaten Frem kit. Guess we'll just do this, I guess. Alright, yeah, I need to get involved in the conflict. I do want to get the alliance contract though, because I can just cash that right now. But I'd have to draw. And it kind of does make a mess of everything. And I might not get to espionage anyways. I've got to protect that for next round, right? So probably just go Basin. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we'll do it this way then. We'll do it this way. And if we do get Globes somehow, I can still get the bump. So this is a little bit kind of ambitious. I don't think this works that often really anyways. But who knows, maybe we can make Christmas happen. But with 2 troops, you'd expect to get something out of this combat, right? There goes Globes. We had to expect it was going to go, but we had to try. Maybe another cheap tech comes off. No, we get lucky. Or maybe Stevan Tuek isn't actually interested in getting Globes. I'd be cool with that. And Esmar's set up to go Swordmaster here. See what he's going to pick here. That's good with me. Alright, we're going to get Ixion bumps then. Perfect. That is... I honestly didn't think that was going to happen, but that's a great result. That's a great result for us. Let's get some troops. Grab the globes. It gives me a bump that I got 2 bumps now, actually. We might as well bump this. We might as well bump that. There we go. Now we're living factions. Now we are living factions. And a coin as well for our troubles. I kind of can't believe that didn't go. Kind of can't believe that. Yep, we have. We've got the +1 Solari. I did. We're on 2 now, so the 1. Thank you. I've got to bear in mind, you can't see this part of the screen. Alright, so then plan is, yeah, so next round we'll go, yeah, Fold Space. No, we'll go, yeah, Espionage, Swordmaster. And we'll go from there. But yeah, we can now get really aggressive on factions. Like, we can really liberally go for them. Really liberally. So I think that we are now about to do some fun stuff. Bear in mind as well with glow globes, we can use glow globes to look at the top card of our deck. I don't know if it's okay. That's how it works. Cool. So a bump. I think we just charge these alliances and just put them out of people's out of space and say, I'm just going to go for them. Let's be really aggressive. What do I want to do for Persuasion? Litany Against Fear is an interesting card, as it's a stall, but it's a stall that produces us money. Which I kind of like. We could also get Disruption Tactics to, like, put in troops for us on our behalf. I don't know what's better here. I do like Litany as a card. We don't have any Bene Gesserit that it's activating is the only downside. But it's basically like a pass, and you can put this on the second one and just guaranteed pass, basically like a Mentat, generate a money, and just sit and wait. I think Litany's the way to go here. We want to enable our rest of our deck. I think Litany might be a good way to do it. And at worst, it's a 2 Persuasion card, which we do want. So let's go pick up Litany. We don't have a massive garrison. I think this is cool. But we're now looking not bad here. I kind of like. I think we're looking okay. We just have a lot of faction power now, and we need to really leverage that. No one else really has a lot of faction going. Just like me, Gregorio. What I would suggest, if you're interested in learning a bit more of the basics, we did a series a little while ago on the channel. I put together a series of like short videos about kind of like beginner introductions to what to do for the leaders in Uprising. Let me go find that for you. I'll link it to you. And my suggestion would be have a little look at that. I think there's a lot of good, useful tips. It's still, I think a lot of it's pretty relevant as well. The top 5 series, here's the one. So yeah, there's a load of videos here. They're about, they're about 10 to 12 minutes or so each. But have a look at that playlist. I think that'd be a good place to start to get like kind of basic principles of stuff you'd be interested in doing. Would be my suggestion. But yeah, Uprising itself it's a tough game. Like, I'm not very good at Uprising. It's not, Uprising is not on the Imperium app yet. I do think it's coming soon. I actually reckon, like, by the spring, it'll be announced to come out. So I think it's maybe a couple of months away. I don't know that. That's just based on a guess. But yeah, I think as well, once Uprising's out on the app, I mean, that will help a lot in that respect. Because TTS Club especially is pretty brutal. There's so many really strong players here. Like, it's hard to be competitive, you know. Anyways, we get our couple of spies, which is what we wanted. Which is cool. Well, yellow to act. Assuming yellow has the swords, and does. So yellow drops the bump to take the win. Seems pretty good. I mean, it's a tough game. I mean, Uprising as well is pretty basic and straightforward. Like, Uprising is a game of worm rushing a lot of the time. Like, you've got to win battles. So I think that's the one thing I would say with Uprising. Like, you have to win fights. You can't win the game playing passive. Like, you have to go for it. That's our hand. Litany is next. Okay. Litany is next. I don't think there's a lot of advantage actually playing our signaling to make false base cards in where we've got 2 of them, I think. I think we got 2 of them. We have 2 of them in the deck, so I don't want to play the ring anymore. I think we just put the dagger down. We don't need to buy any more text really anyway. It's fine. We'll do that then. I think that's fine. We'll just leave the spy and espionage. I think that's cool. We can probably actually play inside information to trash it as well. It looks good to me. Put that there. We draw another card as well, courtesy of that. It's the other false space card. It's pretty cool. There's all our money. Beautiful. Two, 4, 6. Trying to identify if it ever makes sense to go High Council first. High Council doesn't get us directly to Swordmaster, unless I play inside information on the espionage spy. We could probably just go secrets and double draw and get the Spiceless Flow though. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Playing Southern Faith first to go Arrakis is not what he wants to do, I don't think, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, we just want to draw as many cards as humanly possible now. That's all we're interested in doing. 1. We've had 1 in the last game. The last game was pretty bad, though. We're playing this one here. I decided to go a laser for some fun against all this meta. But laser's working out pretty nicely, actually. We've got Ixen Engineer producing us bumps. We've got 1 alliance already. We're pushing a 2nd. Like, we've got a lot of faction power this game. We just got to kind of, like, accumulate as we go here. Better get a Swordmaster, which would be cool. But yeah, we got Tex. Ixen Ambassador even is what it is. So that's producing us faction power. So we're just trying to go 2 alliances and just go, like, super aggressive on faction here. Fortunately, Beast has been shut out of a lot of combat so far. He hasn't actually been hugely successful, which is great for us. So yeah, given how badly the first game went, we're not in bad shape here. I mean, sometimes it's timing. Like, that happens, and I get it. Like, sometimes timing's just, like, wretched, and that's the way it goes. ever just buy plasteel blades here? I don't think so. I don't think it makes any sense. Unless I'm buying the commander, there's no point. I'm not really that interested in the money. I think it's cool. I'd rather save the spice for something else. Yeah, Uprising is a brutal game. On the end of the day, it's really rough. So, when Uprising comes out on the digital app, I will be playing it a fair bit, for sure. But yeah, you just gotta like have a garrison and just be ready to go when you need to. But I get it, it is tough. So we'll see what's... Actually, we can see our next card, can't we? Next card's Recon. So Recon gets us to 7 Persuasion. And we are guaranteed to pull that. So we'll probably play Inside Information. We'll lift the Benny Spy, probably. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll just see what people do here. Yes. I've said that a few times. That's our hand. I have certainly said that a bit. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. So B's just going to get a ton of stuff. Obviously, as he should. But we've also got Litany as well if we want to stall. We do need to try and find Ixin Ambassador as much as humanly possible. We need to be reeling that for faction bumps. You know, we've taken a very aggressive faction line. We raced the Fremen faction. I'm charging the Emperor. Like, I'm being deliberately very, very aggressive. So, we do need to be a bit wary of that. No hooks for us. I haven't bothered going down hooks. Like, we're not really fighting. So, going siege is like, nah, not a big deal. You're never getting much bonus spice because Esmar's out there, so... I mean, that does happen from time to time, but sometimes it can feel like that's happening when it's not. Only thing I would say. Here comes a highliner from Esmar with the goods. He's getting in. He's getting in. I think we still play Information. We'll rip the Benny Spy and we'll just see what we find. What's below this? Convincing. Convincing is Spice Must Flow. No Ixin Engineer, but that's okay. So, we basically just play Fold Space somewhere. We could go Dutiful. It gives us a spy. We can put that on the Spacing Guild to get the Deliver Supplies contract, and then put that back at the council. Or we go Secrets. I don't think Secrets is doing a lot for us right now, though. And if we get both these alliances, that just shuts our opponents out. I think I quite like the sound of that. I quite like the sound of that. We'll do that. I'm not interested in the commander. I mean, I don't know. Am I interested in buying the commander? I get the the commander just get charismatic for just the one-time influence bump. I mean, that's fine. What am I doing else with the money? The 2 coins. Not a lot. I don't have intrigues. I'm not going privilege. Gets for the one time. Of course it was next card. Sad. I don't think I'm getting a privilege, though, is the problem. Like, I don't see where I'm really getting the money for it. And besides, I can generate money elsewhere. I can deliver supplies, gives me cash, too. Just having the option of the +1 persuasion, just having it there, will help. You know, that could be the difference between Spice's Flow and not. I can draw with Litany. The problem is, if I draw with Litany, I lose Spice Must Flow. So I can't do that, unfortunately. I've really considered it. Who got Steersman, by the way? I know Steersman was out there. Who bought that? Does anyone know? I haven't a clue. Yeah, we just gotta... I think we just have to just take the Spice's Flow and call it a day. It's fine. Besides, these lot are all about to start killing themselves, so... Is it green that's got it? Cool. I have no idea. Alright. You see, this is the things, like, I don't have the capacity to follow all this stuff. Like, I'm so focused on my own game, like, I'm not following what anyone else is doing. What is the rest of our hand? So we got Ambassador, Convincing. I think there's a Dune and a Dagger in there. I think. No, we've got rid of both daggers. So what's it? Double Dune, Convincing, Ixan Engineer, I think. That's a bad hand. That is a bad hand. Basically, what we need to do is get our friendships and a Spice Must Flow and just win the game. That's the best thing for us to do. It's going to be hard for them to chase us down. Like, I think the Fremen is probably fairly safe. The Emperor looks pretty safe as well. I've just got to get these friendships. 2 friendships, Spice Must Flow gets us to 10 and we win. Probably. But that tells a story. I don't think the Fremen Alliance is safe anymore. We're going to need to bump it. He's going to go for me. He's got his ring as well, so... That tells the story. Didn't want to change his contract, interestingly. Must be his intrigue, so it must be a good one. So we're going to need some help here on this draw, because it's going to be a bad hand. Well, at least we're competitive in this game. What do we pull? We pull... Diplo. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll just put a Dune card down. We're almost never using it. We got to put something down. What's our next card? Signet Ring. Not great. Deliver supplies and Spice Refinery gets us to High Council. Thankfully, there's been very few faction bumps as well in this game. If you look at this, like, there's been the bump early, which we won. Other than that, just Protect the Sietches and this, which are both single bumps. So luckily, like, our faction, like, power in the deck has not been challenged much in combat. Thankfully. Beast goes Swordmaster early because he wants to get self-destroying messages. Yep, no surprise.
Now, atomics!
Harvest into Maker Spice for Solare. What do you mean? Bit confused. I don't have a way of getting free cash. How would I get free cash here? Oh yeah, I have to end it in the next 2 rounds. I'm fairly confident I can end it in 2 rounds. This helps. This helps. Also, bear in mind, Esmar, I think, has the I think he's got the Bene Gesserit Alliance card. Deliver Supplies also gives us research station access, which should be useful soon. Do that next round. I've got 3 cards. Maybe we still get to Basin. We'll see what we can do. But I think we do go Deliver Supplies regardless. Where do we put the spy? Just on espionage, right? Seems pretty good. I guess I can see what the next card is. Leadership. Where to put this? Part of me also wants to put it on the Fremen. I think we just put it on the Bene Gesserit. It seems like it can't be a bad move. We can hit it with Fold Space. Draw a ton of cards. We just need double Friendship, Spice Must Flow. Ixion Engineer bumps our Spacing Guild. Espionage gives us that friendship, and then we just play Spice Must Flow. If I need to hit Fremen again for reinforcements, I can do that. We could even go 2x Siege, actually. That's also an option. We could go 2x Siege. If I feel I really want to draw leadership. But I don't really know what I'd be doing with that right now. I think, honestly, the answer is not very much. Yeah, we know at this point they're all just going to go try and kill each other now, so... Well, gets rid of it now. Didn't get rid of it early, it should be noted. To make Siege isn't great. It does give an intrigue to Esteban, which I don't really want to be doing. Truth be told, that's kind of uncomfortable. But I think we need to protect the 2 water for research station. We can probably just limp a dude in here as well. Like, Esmar looks like he's not getting involved in this fight, so... Can I ever... If I put the commander in... Let me do some math. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... I don't think I can get Spice Must Flow here. I don't think it's on. I don't think it's likely. Unless, like, I manage to pull a 2 Persuasion card afterwards and use Accept Contract. But it's not going to help me win the game anyways. I think we just double draw. I mean, it's fine. Here comes Beast. Obviously, so we're just going to go all in. Yeah, Refinery is also just fine. Also, Refinery is just good here, so... Yeah, well, I ain't getting the Spiceless Flow, so we'll just chill. Privilege is not that good, though, because I don't have any intrigues. So Privilege isn't really doing a lot. It's basic High Council. I think there's no dagger in here. Do I actually have council access in this deck? I'm not sure I have council access coming next round. I might actually be able to get there. Yeah, I'm not sure I actually have council access. I might not be able to make it. I mean, it's just a pure card draw. I mean, it's still pretty bad. And I guess Espionage Spy, we can in theory get that to the council to draw as well. But I'm not entirely convinced. I might have to just pull council access. I don't know if I've got any in this deck coming. I'm not convinced. I mean, it's fine. I'll be honest, I'd probably rather go High Council than Imperial Privilege at this point. Like, the card draw, or I can just go Council for a +2. Like, that's fine. And we will get a card. Nice cheap spice. Nice cheap spice. Maybe. I don't think I would have. I don't think I had a way of producing enough bumps. I don't think I had a way of producing enough bumps. I didn't see a route to 10. I didn't see a route to 10. To be fair, I'm not entirely sure how Esmar's scoring more points here, because he's already, like, he's got no more friendships he can get. So he's running out of points to gather. It's going to be hard for him to get, like, Charon Transports would be a point for him, but I don't know how he's getting that spice. So, we'll see. But yeah, we'll definitely use this for the Spacing Guild bump. But I didn't see a way to win this game here. Not in this round. But I still needed loads of bumps. Like, I think I needed too many bumps. I think it would have been a stretch. Am I interested in buying anything here? I will buy an Imperial Privilege. Not Imperial Privilege. I'll buy a Prepare the Way. Just to have it. Yeah. Well, whatever. I didn't think it was on. If we redraw Ixion Ambassador, we can also just buy Sardaukar High Command as well. Which would be pretty sweet. Detonation? Beast, you gotta go all in here. You can't commit this much and not win this. He's trying to hedge here. He's saying he's got swords. It's a violent fight, this. Here we go. Are there swords? Yellow doesn't have them. So green wins it. Okay. I mean, that's good for me. That's a good result for us, I think. All right, here we go. What do we pull? We obviously have Litany we can play to stall, which we are gonna have to do. But obviously our hand is pretty rough. So it's probably just we go Research Station first. We'll put Litany down as our side card, so if I do have to play it, I can still get a coin. But yeah, I didn't think I had Council Access coming in this hand, so we're going to have to find it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4... 4 cards of Council Access. So we're going to need a bit of help here. Just need a bit of help from our hand. Esmar might go Research Station for us, though. I have no idea what Esmar's going to do. He needs spice. Surely he's got ambitions on Choam Transports, right? Rain Deep Desert, take Basin Spice, go Council, get Choam Transports. Seems pretty strong. Combat at least isn't a match for anyone that's important. So he's going to discard for a tech here. I think he's just going to grab navigation. Just to get bumps. Delivery Bay is up there now. That could be relevant for us. That could be a target for us. No, he's got the lot. Okay, well, that's pretty sad. I was tempted to take the reveal bump elsewhere, but it looks like this faction is dead. So that's cool. So in that case, I think blue wins. Unless blue takes the Benny Alliance, I think we're dead. I need to think this through. Yeah, this could be bad. I needed not to do this, but I guess he was always going to do this, right? What are you going to do? If you got the bump, you got the bumps. That's the way it goes down. So that down. We do have leadership. We could just straight play leadership. But I'm not drawing. So I guess at this point we just accept it's lost. We just Research Station, right? Yeah, nothing else to do. Just get it in. Ixion Engine, oh, I need to put a car down. Whoops. There's always gonna be that one. We do find Ixion Ambassador. We don't find faction access, though. Hmm. We don't find faction access. Ah, man. That's bad. That's very bad. That's very bad. Yeah. If we don't draw the access, then I have to use Ambassador's Reveal instead of buying cards, which is a pain. Ah. Currently got Persuasion as 7. Charismatic's giving us the extra dude. But I think Staban's gonna screw my game over, and he's gonna end up giving Nesmar the win here, which is a shame. Well, what are you gonna do? It's a bad time for a bad hand, this as well. Bad time for a bad hand. So... yeah. Ugh. My only hope is that Blue's got Shadow Alliance and doesn't actually need the Alliance. That's my hope. I'm not optimistic. If the Alliance goes, but I think we lose the game. We're not going to be able to do anything to recover. Yeah. Spectacle is coming. Alliance is dead. Cool. So I think Blue just wins. I think Blue just wins, because I can't get to 10 now. So I think we're just cooked. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Just need to draw faction access. It's just not there. We can get Sardaukar High Command. Like, I can just straight buy that by playing the Ambassador, but then I'm losing the bump. So there's no advantage to doing that. Unless I have access to the Bene Gesserit, there's no point. I think we just play Litany and see what happens. We just have to get luckier at this point now. Don't really see what else there is to do. Yeah. Just a bad draw. Well, there it is. It's there. He's going to query if it's a coin. It's a coin. It's not one agent icon, so you get a coin. Yeah, as long as it's not one icon, it's not a spice. Otherwise, it's a coin. So you don't have to have agent icons to get the coin from that. Yeah, I've had this argument before. Like, it doesn't matter you have no... This happens in XMO as well. Like, it's still a coin. You don't have to have agent icons. There's nothing about that. If it has exactly one agent icon, you get a spice. Otherwise, it's a Solari. 0 is still a number. So, it's still money. Not that it's really relevant in this game. But anyways, so we have choices. Although I don't know what we can really do to save the game anymore. Like the game I think is pretty lost here. We can't get 3 points. I don't see a way of doing it. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do here? You can play Ambassador for Sardaukar Command, but then I can't get the faction bump. I can't get the extra spice otherwise, so that's also pretty bad. And we ain't getting the High Council now either now, so I think the game is just over. I think it's just lost. I don't see any way to recover this. I don't know how Esmar is scoring a 10th point this round, though. That's the only thing I would say. I don't know how he's getting a 10th point here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do I get Spice Must Flow now? This is just completely screwed, right? I think this is just completely screwed. We can go Delivery Bay, I guess. Jaws the Fold Space. We can use Ambassador, and then we can still go Espionage. We probably still get Spice Must Flow. Maybe. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see anything else to do here. I think we can go Assembly Hall as well. I think we just do it. We're going to get the stuff back, so it's fine. So do that. Do that. And we'll just go from there. And hope that we can make Christmas happen. Dune Desert Planet might not be enough. 2, 4, 5, 6. Dune Desert Planet is not enough. It's the wrong card. Alright, game's over. Game is dead. Well, actually, not. No, we're going to be double drawing off this, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, no, we might actually get away with this. I think we can still get the Spice Must Flow. I think we just go secrets. Might as well. It's a double draw whatever we do. If he's got the 10th point, he's got the 10th point, you shrug. I assume he has a way of getting a 10th point here. Maybe not. Secrets it is, I guess. What else is there to do? Draw a couple of cards. Maybe we get lucky. In theory, we get some spice back, hopefully, from the battle. That's 9. That's enough. Strong Survive is swords if we need to make sure we get the spice. If we get the spice, we can still get Sardaukar High Command, so... But unfortunately, we're now losing to endgames from Esmar as well, so... Yeah, there's a variety of problems. Maybe there's an argument that says you go Espionage to spy up privilege. Yeah. It's like, whatever. We also are going to get a load of spice from... We're going to get spice from Reveal too, so we will have definitely enough for High Command. That won't be an issue. We do have to make sure that we actually win the fight. That's very much the case. Ugh. But it looks like we're going to go an 8th round. But I assume Esmar has end games. So I don't think we can beat him anymore. But who knows? Can't know about the core bump, kids. I was tempted to take the 5th bump at the Fremen, but it was just like, it hurts me so much to do that. It's basically giving up a point anyways. So, what do you do? What do you do? I'll say at least it's been alright. At least it's been fun. At least say that. Like, at least it's been interesting to use. Just because, again, like always, having single access cards for Spice Generation is good. And I think Ixie Ambassador is like one of the perfect cards for her. Because it's generating 2 spice if you put it on delay. And you buy those tech tiles and it just becomes self-funding. Like, that's really strong. And I think that was a good target to go down. So I'm very happy with that decision. He's just trying to work out how to maximize stuff here. He's trying to think, is he got enough to win the battle? We'll have enough spice. Driven will give him the stuff for that, so he's got no worries there. Should be fine. Is that up ship? He can't ship. Shipping would cost his spice. I don't think going to Exeech gives an intrigue to the bar, and that seems pretty bad. He's just going to do it this way instead and make Staban retreat, which is also fine. Just going to try and shore up the win. I think that's totally okay. Well, spice must flows, honestly, it should be noted. Is it ever worth us using these swords here? For the extra spice? I don't think so. Let me hold on to it. I think I accidentally just gave myself 2 money accidentally. I don't know if he could have retreated a troop maybe for a trash. I don't think it's going to make a big difference right now. We're either going to get there or we're not. If you pull double spice slow, shrug. Here we go. What do we pull? Ambassador is there. Okay. What am I doing with this hand? What am I doing with this hand? I have no idea. I guess we just go High Council immediately. Bumps aren't necessary anymore, so I'll do anything. So I think we just get High Council with it Ambassador. We'll grab the High Command. Try to get the privilege after. I mean, it sounds good. But we're not going to get the privilege because Esmar's going to block us and get in the way, so... Let's say this is not good. Probably go... Yeah, we have to go High Council, don't we? Yeah. Yeah. I don't see anything else. Horror Projectors is in this game? They actually brought Rise of X techs into this? I didn't know that. Huh. Oh, they must have taken 1 or 2 techs out of the base game. Okay. I assume that's what they did. We can also actually recruit our commander for less for that, which I don't know how relevant that is, but it's a thing. I didn't know they'd put all objectives in this game. It's neat, I guess. Just don't see how we can ever win this. Don't see how we ever win this. Oh, sorry, just pulled my muscle awkwardly. Oh. It's okay, I'm not dying. Oh, that was fun. I guess we just go Arrakis, double draw. Not much else to do. Not much else to do. We could go Holo Projectors ourselves and switch out Spice Must Flow. I guess. We'll see. I think double drawing is as good as anything, though. I don't know. The problem is if I go Assembly Hall, I'm never getting to Arrakis. That's the only thing. So... we do need to get troops in, because we can get a troop in for a persuasion. Maybe Assembly Hall is better here. I guess so. There are other ways I can draw cards. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. We'll do it this way. That's not very useful, unfortunately. Contract 5. Oh, Tech 5 is ridiculous. Oh, not that. What am I doing? Just wrong card. I'm an idiot. Why would I be doing that? It's totally illogical. Ah, okay. Well, we have 9 persuasion. We get a free put in. Because we can put in our commanders, so we will get Spice Must Flow. We will finish on 11 points. And we're just going to have to hope that... Can I actually go Fremkit here? I don't think I can go Fremkit. No, I guess not. We're just going to have to hope that we win on Spice Tiebreak against Esmar, which I think is probably impossible. But who knows? We got 8 swords. No, I don't see how we ever win against him. Man, it had to be the other Spiceless Flow card. What are you going to do? It's fine. So we'll probably finish 2nd place, which is, I think, alright. Maybe 3rd. I think we played alright. That's what I'm worried about here. I think we played okay. Was there a line that went at round 6? Apparently, according to you, there was. I didn't see it. Too complex for me. Too complex for me. But it's cool. Be a bit competitive. That's what makes the most difference to me in this game. I think we actually have to reveal now. We can't actually play. We have nowhere to go. Yeah, we have to reveal. I can't frame kick because I'm going to draw the... I'm drawing the wrong card, so I have to reveal. So I don't even get any spice. I don't think it's that relevant, but... No, 2x each is gone. That's what I was hoping was going to stay open, but it went. So we have to just reveal. So I got no choice. It's fine. It's fine. We're not winning the game, almost certainly. Like, 2x, like, he's got endgames, he's got that. Like, we're not winning the match, so it doesn't really matter. We got to 11 points. I think that's not bad. I think we played okay. I'm not unhappy. And that's what matters. I deliberately took a not very good leader. If we just pulled that espionage, like, when we needed it, I think we were good. That kind of got us stuck a little bit. We just drew a bit of a bum hand, and we needed a good hand. We never got it, so... but yeah, definitely, I think with a laser, like, having those full space cards is definitely nice. I do still play faction heavy. And also, and always, like, once the barn, like, went for the Fremen Alliance, like, we were dead. We were always dead, so... Cool, alright then. I'm gonna let you guys see the end of this. I need to step away from the PC for a moment, so, yeah. See you in a bit. Yeah, it might have been there. Like, you're right, the chance might have been there, but I just didn't see it. Oh, jeez. As I say, I'm not playing these games to try to win them. I'm just playing them to kind of experience and such. We might still finish last, funnily enough. But if you do, you do. It's like, it doesn't matter. Just eating a quick something. Don't mind me. Ugh, that's better. Yeah, that. Yeah. I mean, it was better than the last one, but I mean, it's a low bar. I'm not even sure I would have got anything out of the combat at this rate. I'm not convinced I would have. Yeah, I wasn't getting anything out of this combat. It didn't matter getting the dude in. It was irrelevant. Cool. Well, me played better, so I'm happy with that. Green has come from behind here. Done pretty well, so... But yeah. I'm happy enough. Happy enough. And there's the end games, of course. Oh no, he doesn't actually score them. Alright. We're not last! Alright! We are not last place. Hooray. I'll take not being last.